We start with a kitchen cupboard where mugs, plates, bowls, egg cups and glasses are all mixed together. And here is the end result, a neatly organized shelf with clear tactile dividers. To create this solution, you'll need a contrasting marker, a ruler or straight edge, scissors, duct tape, and a piece of string. Later, in the tips and tricks section, you'll learn how to choose the best tape and string for the user. Before we start, make sure the shelf is completely empty. Lift the shelf out with both hands and place it on a stable flat surface. Clean the surface thoroughly with a damp cloth, including the corners and edges. A clean, dry shelf helps the tape stick better and make the adjustment last longer. Check dryness with your fingertips. Before moving on, gather everything you'll need: tape, scissors, a contrasting marker, a ruler and a string. Now let's mark where the tape and tactile divider will go. Place the object on the shelf and feel or measure its width to decide how much space it needs. Remember, the tape covers both sides of your string, so the string marks the center. Use a ruler to draw a straight line, or make a small incision if drawing isn't practical for you. Find the midpoint of your tape and press one long edge along the marked center line. For now, stick down only half the tape's width. Fold the loose half back so the non-sticky sides touch. Add small folded tabs underneath to stop accidental sticking. Keep the center line visible and decide how the tape should end: on top, over the front edge, or slightly underneath. First, anchoring one edge of the tape along the center line, folding the loose half back, placing the slightly shorter string onto the sticky side, and then folding the tape neatly over it while guiding the edges with your fingertips. Each time, make sure the tape is pressed down firmly so the string is fully enclosed, especially near the edges. Continue dividing this shelf section by section until the entire surface has a clear tactile structure. If you want more visibility at the front edges, add a strip of contrasting tape, useful for low vision users. From here, the same method is repeated across the entire shelf. You'll see me try a few variations, different hand positions, different angles, and small adjustments to the tape and string. Testing these options helps to find out what feels most comfortable and gives the cleanest, most consistent result. In the end, the method that proves to be the easiest and most reliable is the one I showed you. Place the shelf back in the cupboard with the tape and string dividers facing upward. Keep it level and slide it gently into position. Now return your items. Follow the tactile lines with your fingertips and set each object into its own section so everything is easy to find and put back. Here's the final result. I hope this method helps you keep your cupboard organized, easy to navigate, and stress-free. Additional tips and tricks. Think about tape width. Some prefer a broad, very noticeable line. Others want something subtle and narrow. Also consider whether a string is needed. For some, a visual cue is enough. Others rely on the tape's texture. Some benefit most from both tape and string. Choose what works best for the user. Consider color. Users with some vision may want high contrast, like yellow on a dark shelf. Someone who is completely blind may prefer low contrast, such as white on white, to avoid visible changes that feel stigmatizing. Discuss what feels functional and comfortable for the user. Choose the right string thickness and texture. Reduced fingertip sensitivity may call for a thicker, more pronounced line. A fluent braille reader may prefer a subtle thread, or even just the tape. Match the tactile intensity to the person's sensory needs. Make a reusable anti-stick tab. Tear a 5 cm piece of tape and fold both ends inward so sticky sides meet with a slight overlap. Use it to keep tape from sealing shut while you work and to store the roll without losing the end. It saves time and tape.
Co-funded by the European Union. The European Union's support for the production of this publication does not constitute endorsement of the contents, which reflects the views only of the authors, and the European Union cannot be held responsible for any use which may be made of the information contained therein.